Mission Pro Wrestling, the symbol of excellence in women's sports entertainment.
Hello, Mission Pro Spotlight family! It is time, and I know we're a little bit later today. I just kind of decided that we should move the show to 7 o'clock for today at least, because it was a lot easier for me. And new look, new same spotlight. And this is not called the I Love Only Texas Treats podcast. This is not that. This is Mike, quit. No. I do love the Texas Treats, but I also love the Texas Kingdom and Dem Mantan and everyone else in Texas except for Armani Sage. Come on now. Anyways, hi guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your evening has been going well. And there's been a lot of news, but then not a lot of news at the same time, which is so weird to say. But we have 2 shows for mainstream wrestling this weekend, and I personally have 2 shows that I'm going to this weekend. So that's going to be really fun. I'm really hyped. I'm so excited to see you guys in the chat. I saw Jenna at one point. I know we saw Mike. See Pepe, Steven. So I'm so happy that you guys are here. Thank you guys for joining. And yeah, tonight's a solo slay because, people got to be doing their stuff. People going to be going and having, little adventures of their own. So I am having my own adventure of my own, and I'm solo hosting tonight. But anyways, I think we should get straight into the women's wrestling news of the week. Okay, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and start with the mainstream side of things. Now, this is kind of unfortunate for me to be solo hosting, only because the fact that I have not really been watching weekly episodic shows recently, and it seems like I'm not really going to be doing that with all the different, especially with WWE going with ESPN now. The pay-per-views are going to be on ESPN, so I'm just going to be looking at results. I'm not going to be able to watch the thing in real time, which is okay, because of course I'm going to get the results after, give all the information back to you guys, because that is what I'm here for. I'm here to give you guys the women's wrestling news of the week, of course. But yeah, I don't know. The whole ESPN thing, I'll just start off some little ramble. The whole ESPN thing is insane. I really wish we could bring something like the WWE Network back, because tell me why I have to have Netflix for Raw, then I have to make sure I have the CW, which thankfully is a local channel. I have to have the CW for NXT, then I have to make sure I have something for... I'm not even going to bring AEW into this conversation. So then I have to make sure that I have USA for SmackDown, and then right now I'm having to have Peacock for PLEs. But then it's going to move over to ESPN, and that's $30 a month. So I'm not doing that, guys. No, thank you. No, gracias. We're not going to do that. That's too much money, and it's insanity. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Are y'all guys cool with it moving to ESPN? Do y'all like it? Or because there is some people that already have ESPN or ESPN Plus, whatever it is. And so they're also sports fans of something else, like another sport that's already on ESPN. I am not. My only sport that I like is wrestling. So I'm not going to pay $30 extra just for a pay-per-view out of the month, And I'm not going to do it. And I don't even know if I'm going to have cable soon. So it is unfortunate. Going back to what I was saying before, that I am the only one on tonight, because we need to talk a little bit about mainstream wrestling, even though I haven't really been watching. that doesn't mean I still can't do it justice. I'm going to do it as much justice as I can for you guys. So, of course, one of the big news headlines this week was that Naomi, or how did Jimmy put it? They did not proceed with caution. Or who said? I remember someone had said Jimmy did not proceed with caution. They have a baby on board, and Naomi is pregnant. So huge congratulations to her first and foremost. And it is very sad that it feels like she just won this title. It like seriously, it feels like she just won it, and she even came out with it customized. But then she had to relinquish it, and she's had her fair share of having to relinquish titles, and so that's really heartbreaking. But at least it's for a good reason. It's because she is pregnant, and so congratulations to her and Jimmy. That's such amazing news to hear. And then another thing I wanted to go ahead and just spotlight was Bayley, because Bayley's going insane. Bayley, I don't know what's going on with Bayley. Bayley's just kind of, she's in her head and she's hearing voices in her head. Is that a Randy Orton reference? I don't know. But yeah, yeah. See, I guess some people like Pepe. I hate that they're moving it from Peacock to ESPN. See, Pepe gets it. And there's a lot of people who believe the same thing. So it's just unfortunate, honestly. Bring back WWE Network. Because I know people who are literally outside of the States still have, or to my knowledge, still have the WWE Network. So bring that back. That was really cool. $9.99 for like so many shows. Like, really. Yeah. Very, very, very interesting to see what's going on with Bayley. And I was about to say the same thing. I hope that they do not mess it up, because, WWE is known for taking stories and, messing them up, unfortunately. So I really hope that doesn't happen with Bayley. But I feel like if they execute this right, this will be a heck of a storyline for Bayley. Like, she's just kind of lost right now because of all the loss, and she's like kind of having an identity crisis, honestly. And with the whole voices and stuff, like, that's so interesting to like see how they're showing it in video packages. So I'm just like, WWE, please don't mess this up. Please, please, please. I'm having faith in you for a little bit here. Please, please. I was hoping that Bayley might go back to her roots as the hugger. Honestly, I don't even know what direction I want Bayley to go into, because there are so many different things that she could go into. There's the whole role model thing that like she could try to avenge, and then there's the whole ding dong hello that's been screaming in her head. So, and at the end, she said, I don't know what I need. And then fades to black. Do you need a hug? So, yeah. Her people say it's a return of Hugger Bayley, but a psychotic version of it. And, you're new here, you might not know, but I love my psychotic, insane, crazy gimmicks. I'm, oh my gosh, so in love with them. Also, hi Bernsey, I saw you pop in the chat. But I'm so in love with psychos. And speaking of psychos, I just wanted to top right corner. I just wanted to go ahead and say Tatum Paxley had an interaction with Ren Sinclair. I just wanted to go ahead and yeah, I had to bring it up. One of my favorite psychos talking with Ren, with our forever Maddie. We love. We have so much love for her here, of course, at Mission Pro. So it's so awesome to see just her even having an interaction with Tatum, because I love Tatum. And that's all I wanted to say about that. And Jordan Grace, and Blake Monroe have no love for each other at all. They seem pretty close in that picture on the bottom left, but they do not have any love for each other. And it's going to be a absolute grudge match this Saturday at Heatwave. And I mean, I'm honestly flabbergasted at what's in the middle here. I was looking at the results earlier today, writing my notes for what I was going to talk about tonight. And, I see USA and Canada peace treaty. What? Like, what is going on right now? Like, I was so shocked in class writing that down. I was just like, okay, yeah, let's go with it. Canada and the United States are, at least in NXT universe, are not at very good terms. I don't even know. I honestly, I do not know. But we're gonna have a war this Saturday at Heatwave, so let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start off with the US and Canada war. Because what? And I have been seeing what they've been doing with the whole, instead of, like, I believe it used to be North American, now it's just Canada Championship. Forgive me if I'm wrong, that's a men's title. We know I don't follow the men around here. But yeah, and Chelsea Green is down in NXT making some moves too. And so she's going to be in a mixed tag match against Team USA, which is, I believe it's Tavion Heights and Tyra May Steele. And Tyra is fairly new, slightly controversial, but that's a topic for another time. I'm not going to get into that. I don't have really any feelings towards Tyra because I've just never personally seen her before. I know she was on, I believe she was on, what is it? Not Next Gen. Whoa, Next Gen is a really old show. Oh my goodness, what's the LFG? Yeah, so to me, from just looking at it, I'm thinking Chelsea and Ethan are gonna take the win. Let me know what you guys think. For all the matches, but as we go along, just let me know in the chat. I want to know your guys' thoughts on who you want to see win at Heatwave. And then we also have Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, Miss Parker. That's so catchy. And Lola Vice in a triple threat. So that's going to be something to see. So I believe this is going to be one of the last pay-per-views on Peacock. Burnsy, sing the Canada song, please. Sing the Canada song. Oh my gosh. I've heard the Canada song like twice. Twice. So please start singing the Canada song. Get those vocals warmed up, Burnsy. Oh my goodness. And then we also have, like I said, of course, Jordynne Grace and Blake Monroe. Glamour is forever. And I don't know how Blake, side topic, I don't know how Blake does the little pose and makes it look so cutesy. I've tried to do it in my pictures personally, and I just look really weird doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that to Blake Monroe. Let her do her thing. But it's going to be a grudge match, like I said. And I honestly, I do not know who I want to win this match. I'm thinking maybe Jordan, just because, she's still the juggernaut at the end of the day. But then again, when you think about it, Blake Monroe, she might be the glamour. She might be such a, pretty girl. But, she's got fight in her. And I was about to bring this up. Jordan has been really pissed off, like I'm saying, no love between them. So she might let her anger get the best of her, and that might be her downfall. But I don't know. And then we also have a triple threat. It is going to be JC Jane going up against Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance. And JC is gonna be defending her I'm not even too sure. Tine. I did write it down. I was like, wait, guys, I didn't write it down. I wrote it down. See? I'm a good journalist. I wrote my stuff down. I'm so smart. um, she's gonna be defending her TNA Knockouts Championship against Masha and Ash. And I'm like, I still, I'm still don't know why we put the belt on JC. I'm still kind of confused about it. And it's been how long now? That should tell you something. But yeah, Pepe is saying that he's got Masha. I wouldn't be mad to see Masha get the title. Honestly, I don't know. For me, JC Jane isn't hitting, but that's a personal opinion of mine. Masha. Yep, Masha. I honestly, yeah, what I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't be mad at seeing Masha go over and win that title back. Hi, Jenna. I see you. We're halfway through the news and you show up. Oh my goodness. Moving on to AEW. We do have Forbidden Door on the same day. Wow. WWE booked a pay-per-view the same day as AEW? That's so weird. Like, why would that happen? Like, there is no way that this would be intentionally done, right? Like, there's, like, WWE, just keeps accidentally moving their calendar events and then putting them at the same time as AEW events. So, WWE, I think you need some better planners because you keep accidentally, booking your pay-per-views the same time as AEW ones. Wow, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, insane, right, guys? Oh my goodness. Okay. I am definitely gonna botch one of these names, and I sincerely apologize. But we got the Stinky Ho! Stinky Ho! Okay, I didn't say anything. I'm so sorry. I have to do the thing. Every time I see Mercedes, I have to do the stinky emote. Okay, I'm so sorry. But we have Mercedes Moné defending her TBS championship against Alex Windsor, Persephone, and Bozilla. Something along the lines of that. Jenna, no. I said hoe, as in like one of those hoes you use in the garden. So if you're gonna send this to her, send this part too. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately I see Mercedes keeping the TBS championship. We all know how we feel about Mercedes over here. Kind of collectively at Spotlight, kind of not really collectively, slightly collectively. We know how I feel about Mercedes Moné. But yeah, I do see her retaining the TBS championship. Unfortunately. Anyways, the next match for AEW Forbidden Door is going to be Toni Storm defending her championship against Athena, the fallen goddess. And honestly, this match is going to be insane. I know it. Athena is always such a baddie, and she is so extremely talented. And I would actually be okay with Athena taking the title. But do I think she might get it? Possibly not. I don't really know, but I wouldn't be upset to see Athena take the title just because Athena is such an amazing talent. She is so incredible, and Athena. See, I agree with my Theo. um, but yeah, I honestly, I do not know. Like, I want Athena to win, but then like I also want Tony to retain because I absolutely love Tony. I love Athena, but I would cry if Tony loses. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm so torn because I love Athena, but then I also really love Tony. And I love Tony's gimmick work. Oh my god, Tony is one of the funniest people right now in wrestling. Oh my goodness. But I don't know. I mean, whoever wins, I'm sure it's going to be a win for all of us because the match is going to be a banger. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and recap the action from this past weekend. First we'll go to United 210, which was we saw Calientita and our kid Ash, Ridley Thorne, and Gia Michelle all in a fatal four-way to determine the who it says it was advertised as just a women's division fatal four-way. But then when they announced it, it actually turned out that it was going to be for the United 210 Women's Championship. So, Key Vibes was our United 210 Women's Championship. I'm not too sure what happened there. I'm guessing that she just had to drop the title. So then it got, in the Fatal 4-Way, and whoever won got it. And this match was insane. But most importantly, I'm very happy, but also really sad because I love like everyone in this match, and so it makes me sad that some of my friends lost, but then one of my friends won, so that's really cool. So Calientita is our new United 210 Women's Champion, and absolutely insane. And I am so happy for Callie. And Callie is on a roll right now. She is not only your new United 210 Women's Champion, she's also the RCW Women's Champion. No question mark. No questioning it. So, Callie is just absolutely on fire. And I mean, I know she's La Chica Más Picosa, but now she is really truly on fire with 2 belts. So, if you're there's no question marks. Get the question marks out of here. Get the question marks out. No. Get the question marks out of here. But yeah. So it was a really great match. I love getting to see all the girlies. You know what I mean. And then the next night we had yes, Cali 2 belts. We're back to Cali 2 belts again. Lots of question marks. No more question marks. I'm gonna ban you from the chat. Hey, how do I ban someone from the chat again? Oh, there's this button right here, and it says ban user and delete their comments. Should I click that? Should I click it, guys? I'm just kidding. I love you, Feel Mike. Ban. Oh my goodness, that's insane. But the next night, I'm so sorry, that was so funny. The next night on Saturday, we had the Hybrid Experience presents Payday, and so we had you're still I'm still thinking about United. I'm still thinking about how crazy the matches were. I was about to say United. Your Hybrid, Women's Champion Key Vibes teaming up with the center of attention and Brittany Brooks, and Brittany was making her Hybrid debut. She had never been a Hybrid before, so that was so cool to be able to witness that. And Team Red Hot had got back together. So, when they came out, it was all, fine and dandy. They were all, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's get this win. And then towards the end of the match, Callie, she had a match the night before, so she was already a little banged up from that win that she had for the United 2-0 Women's Championship. So Callie just kind of hops off the ring apron and she goes and she's over here with the people beside me and she's like, "Oh, my wrist hurts." Like, I don't know, like I think I might have hurt my wrist or something. And so she just had to take a short break, Nothing insane. So she literally just had to take a break, and now unfortunately that is what costed her and Ridley the match, because Ridley was trying to tag, got mad at Callie because Callie was walking away, but Callie had the right to, because Callie was having, she just had the match the night before, so she just needed a breather, she needed a break. I am not lying. It is on the vlog. My vlog is going to be posted. I don't know when, but it's going to be posted. All of my shows from this month. So, no, it's not lies. It's on the footage. There's no lies. I'm not lying here. So, it is really unfortunate. And I felt bad for Ridley because her partner walked out on her. But Callie she really just needed a break. The right to? It's a wrestling match. Ridley had a match too. Well, she had the right to because she was not the legal opponent. Now, if she was the legal opponent, then, that would not be, she would not have the right. Because if she walks out while being the legal opponent, then she'll get counted out, and then that's a whole mess. So she wasn't the legal opponent, so it was okay. I feel terrible, Mike. I feel terrible. How about I ban the host? How about I ban you? Excuse me, bald head? Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 We're not making Jenna the new host. I'm sorry, babes. We're not doing that. I just got appointed to main host. I cannot do that to you with absolutely no prior, skills or training. I can't just throw you out here to the wolves. That's not gonna be, very good. And I'm just saying that for your own goodwill, okay? Because you're not trained. So I cannot make you the new host, Jenna. But yeah, so Key and Brittany did end up getting the win, of course, because of the whole altercation. I still feel bad for Ridley, and I also feel bad for Callie. Okay? Okay. Throw me to the wolves, I don't care. You're gonna care whenever... Yeah, you're gonna care. Trust me, you're gonna care. Anyways, moving on to our last bit of news. For this weekend, you can catch me at the Guillotine. I've never been to the Guillotine before, and I've also never been to a Blackbird show, so I'm so excited that I get to attend a Blackbird show. And it is advertised that the Queen of the Indies, Hyon, will be going up against Anarkid Ash. And, I'm a huge Anarkid Ash fan. I love her stuff. Think she's amazing. But I also really love Hyon. So, I don't know who I want to win in this match. I don't know. I would probably say Anarkid, though, just because I don't know Hyon as much. Don't get me wrong. I love her work. I don't know Hyon as much. So I would really love to see Ash get the victory here at the show. And it's going to be on Saturday. And if you're going to Blackbird, just be warned that they did change their timing and stuff. I know the wrestling was advertised to start later, but now they are starting earlier. It is posted up on their social media, and I'm not going to say the times because I literally do not remember the times off the top of my head, and I'm not about to give you guys the wrong information. And then on Sunday, I will be going over to Rumors Ice House for United 210's Crazy Train pop-up show. And now, I'm not too sure if there's going to be a women's match on the card. It's showing, there's some ladies on there. There's some familiar faces on there. But they haven't announced a actual women's match. Or at least not that I'm aware of. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But from what it's looking like, probably going to be Calientita versus Ridley Thorne. Yeah, I'm toast. I'm absolutely dead toast. I cannot do this. I'm just gonna I'm gonna be like, okay guys, I gotta go outside and I don't know, just stand outside or something. Yeah. See, I don't think that they had announced the women's match yet. No official announcement, but hopefully there's women on the card because I love my girlies. And even if there's not, that's unfortunate. But we still got the rest of the people at United to have us a show. So that's going to be amazing to see. I do not remember the men's card. All I know is that Armani Sage is going to lose. Because he does have a match announced. That's so disgusting. Ew, I hate Armani. Anyways, that was so much fun. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. I know it was a little bit on the short side. It was only 30 minutes, but only because it's like I said, there wasn't a lot of news, but there was also a lot of news. So it's just, the more you know, or something like that. I don't know. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. I hope I entertained you. Anna J, the star of the show, or something. But yeah, so like I said, you guys can catch me at either the Guillotine or at Rumors Ice House this weekend. I will be posting up my vlog of all of my shows. It's going to be a mega vlog, more than likely, unless it's too much content. More than likely, it's going to be a mega vlog of all of my shows this month, which by the end of the weekend is going to be 5. Guys, I'm going to have gone to 5 shows in 1 month. That's a record. I'm pretty sure the most I've been is 3 or 4. I think it was 3. I have to double check. But I'm pretty sure the record that of the most shows I've been to in a month is 3. So even with just 1 show this week, we're already hitting the milestone of it. So it's so much fun. I'm so thankful that I have this platform. I'm so thankful that I get to be able to go to these shows locally and get to see all my friends. And it's so much fun. So definitely support your local independent shows, because there could literally be the superstars of tomorrow, like Ren. We had Ren with Mission Pro, and then she went, and now she's hanging out with Tatum Paxley. Well, not exactly hanging out, but let's just say she's hanging out with Tatum Paxley. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hydrate and holla. I forgot about that segment. Let me just grab my really cute. Oh, look at my tall can sticker. Hello. And then everyone else is on here too. So cute. Hydrate and holla. The real ones know the reason why we hydrate and holla. Yeah. Oh my goodness. No. I love my cup. Anyways. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining. Just a little, little update about myself that I just want to throw out there. I've been back at school for a week and a half now, or it's basically 2 weeks at this point. Or it's gonna be 2 weeks. Whatever. I am currently working with my journalism teacher, and I am going to work to start and get a podcast started with DHS that covers wrestling and has an emphasis on independent wrestling. And I think that's going to be so much fun. I'm going to have interviews for them, and it'll be posted up on the school's journalism website. So I'm so excited to see that. So stay tuned to my socials because I will definitely be updating it and promoting it on my socials. ITRW_Angel Marie. Wait, it's backwards. It's right on this screen, but on this other screen it's opposite. Whoa, like I don't know, one or the other. It's somewhere down here in this like region. Just follow my Instagram. You know, I'll be promoting it and stuff. And I'm so excited for this new chapter. I'm so pumped. And I've been making graphics, and the graphic that was on the screen today for the thumbnail, that was made by me. So I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm doing so many things. And yeah, so definitely if you want to see more of my content and you want to see all of what I'm doing, follow my Instagram, like I said. Somewhere. You'll find it. Or just search up Angel Marie. You'll find it regardless. But yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you, Jenna. Yeah. So, that was a nice yap sesh. I'm glad you guys joined me for the yap sesh. With that note, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. So much love. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Hydrate and holla. Hydrate and holla. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.